What's up, guys? This is TooManyKooks, a YouTube channel. Yeah, that's the channel name.
Wait, Lila, where have you been?
A YouTube channel where
This is how Lila's gonna be perceived by our vast audience.
Oh yeah, for all the thousands of people.
Her character is gonna be like
39 actually.
Wait, 39 already?
It's my old channel.
Oh, it's your old channel.
It is. That will remain
Hey, old
unnamed.
folks.
Yes, that will be remain.
The channel
Remain
will
Only
unnamed.
the
be
real
named.
ones know.
Alright, we're a bunch of college students sit in my mom's basement and play Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
You can talk now, Daniel. You can celebrate and be like, woo. Today we are sponsored by Friendship.
Oh.
Yes. Friendship is very nice to have. Bennett, do you have anything to say about that?
Oh yeah.
About our sponsor, Friendship. It's like a mental health thing.
You whispered that straight into the microphone.
Do the best you can, and friendship is magic.
Bang! Alright,
Thank you, Bennett. That was really on.
that was lovely. So,
This is not side shadow. This is the main. Okay, we should probably start.
last we left off, y'all all were at this like festival, which formerly was known as the Festival of Magnetite, but then it was changed to be the Festival of like Growth, and I forgot what I said last time, but it was it was a festival. No, it was like a festival of spring, basically. And during that festival, there was a beautiful performance, but a leopard and a jaguar got loose. And
The performance wasn't that good.
yeah,
Do it.
the performance wasn't that good.
Nice.
No,
That's 13. I don't think that's not bad.
It was
Try again.
What, she rolled a 12 on
I
it?
thought she did a 12 or an 11 or something like that. I said it like 5 times.
What are we saying? What's the number for?
And so, it was how good the performance was. And so, they killed Brandy Roscoe's basically father figure, Jareth. Or Gareth? Gareth.
That was
Sorry,
the biggest
Jareth
slurp
was
that I've ever heard.
it was very slurpy.
That was very. Oh no, that was
Yes.
not good.
And y'all saved the life of one. It's a good thing you're farthest away from the microphone. And saved one butler, who repaid you by promising money, but then came with a job from his boss, who is named Archevold Crane. At this point, y'all went up to Archibald Crane. He told you his daughter had been kidnapped, is what he thought. Or granddaughter, as I were, was kidnapped. Her name was Daisy Crane. And after searching through her room, you found various clues. You searched outside as well. And then you went into the city to try and find some clues at the Umbranox headquarters. Y'all could not find the Umbranox headquarters, so then you went to check on his rival. Upon going to his house, Daniel's character split off. Finch. Yes, sorry, I had to look. Finch split off to go look for clues outside of the house, and you three all went inside to confront this man who I am looking at the name of right now.
Adrian
And
Barnes.
I'm
Adrian
Brian.
Barn, thank
Okay.
you.
Back in that poop shed from the first episode.
The soggy stool.
Yes,
Yes.
you are currently at the
Favorite.
soggy stool.
Yes.
She's moping around.
Hey, just so I like it.
This sounded like an elephant, by the way. Here's
Where he told you that Daisy Crane was his daughter. Bang.
Wow.
So,
I was shocked.
yeah.
I can watch.
Dun dun dun.
Finch, you are outside this villa-style compound. What would you like to do?
I think I'm
There's
going to...
kind of guards behind you. You're kind of in the shadow of the actual walls of it at this point.
Can I look around to see if there's anything out of place or like anything that seems kind of tucked away to be like a secret entrance or a secret anything along the inside of the house?
So you're gonna go inside the house?
I meant like along the wall of the house.
Oh, okay. Yeah, roll an investigation check real quick.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So as you sneak around the house... Oh, roll a stealth check for me also.
Probably a good thing to do. Much worse. That's a 10.
Okay, so you begin sneaking around the house. Not very sneakily. You're kind of... You break some twigs at one point and you're like... You look around and nobody's really watching at this point. So... You begin to sneak around, and you don't notice anything overt. Anything, like, there's some cracks in the wall, but, like, you know, probably just from the building being made of stucco and clay, so...
Okay. Do I find maybe, like, a window that I could get through?
Yeah, there's several windows.
Like, open?
Mm.
Climb through, or would I have to, like...
I would say, yeah, there's probably, like, one or two open windows, depending on, like, what side of the house
This
you want
house
to
is
go
made
in
of
on.
stucco.
Can I try to get in one of the first floor windows?
Yeah, so you peek in and you see what looks to be like a dining room area. So there's these like there's this wooden table with some more nicer wooden chairs, but not lavish. There's a small cabinet on the wall with a few pieces of china. This house isn't like, it's fancy. It's not as exquisite as Archivold's very, very fancy house. So you go ahead, climb in the window, roll stealth check for that, or do you want to maintain that 10?
We'll try for better. Yeah, that's a 24.
24. Yeah, so you sneak in.
And now I get to look around. Okay. All right. So, okay. So dining room. What do the rooms look like? Like that shoot off from this room.
Okay, so you have the entrance, which is immediately to your left. So from that, you have the dining room, and there's a hallway with what looks to be, it's like just a hallway. There's like a large like courtyard in the center, and at the corners there's like major rooms. So
And there's like hallways going in between them. A
yes,
little bit. Indoor hallways, or are they open to the courtyard?
they're indoor hallways. Sorry, Jojo just reminded me of something. Thank you.
No problemo.
Nice.
Big
Oh, I
time.
thought
Big
this was
time.
Minecraft for a
I
second.
really
I was
thought
like,
that
I
was
was like,
Minecraft too. I was like,
So, you see there is, across from you, I guess the kitchen would be immediately ahead of you.
Okay.
Yes. Which would then lead into a bedroom.
A bedroom? I mean, I guess I don't want to go to the kitchen.
You'd want to go to the kitchen.
Yeah. I'm just gonna want to stay in the bedroom.
What are you thinking? What are you saying to yourself as you're, what are you looking for?
How dark is it? Can I see relatively well?
Yeah, you can see pretty well. It's kind of near darkness, so it's not, I mean, you'd roll at disadvantage for any perception or...
Okay. But like I can still, well,
Probably should have had you roll at disadvantage earlier, but...
well, let's see. I'm working off very limited information. I just got into town, and I just am finding out about these people. As of right now, my main idea is that this guy could possibly have something to do with the Umbranox.
Mhm.
So working off my extremely limited information about the Umbranox from Archevold Crane, I'd be looking around for any sort of that, like, like anything leading to that. And so far, I think it seems a lot like a regular house for the most part. Do I see anything that seems like overly extravagant or just anything that unique that would stand out, like not normal for a house? That would give me insight into like who this guy is.
I mean, nothing really in particular in the kitchen. You see some like knives, different spoons for like if you want to look through the drawers, you would see those types of things. There's nothing really set out. There's a stove. There's a countertop and like different things. Looks like the evening meal is cleaned up at this point.
Okay. Could I roll something to see if it would be a good idea to spend time looking through all the cabinets? Or would I just need to look through all the cabinets?
Just need to see if you wanted to.
I'm gonna look through all the cabinets and drawers,
Okay, roll a stealth check with that.
as well as investigation. Investigation's gonna be a 6. Stealth is gonna be a 25.
Okay. So you stealthily, you're looking through all the cabinets. And at one point, you see this like really ornate, like, it's kind of a pot with like scrawlings and designs. It's made out of copper, and it's got like a depiction of a battle on it, and might be in a family heirloom. You keep looking around. You see a couple like more nice cutlery things, a couple knives that are, you know, embroidered or have some gold gilded parts of it. Nothing in particular that stands out to you as weird for a home.
Alright. I think I'm gonna decide that there's not really much left to see in here. There's not much for me. I'm gonna head to the bedroom.
Okay. So as you head forward, you see just well, it's probably
Question. Can I hear them upstairs? Would I be able to like kind of know where they are?
No, probably not at this point. Well, roll a perception check to hear, but
16.
16. At the probably not. So from the way I thought I had envisioned it, it's been a while. They're kind of like in the back of the house, in this office area, and the walls are pretty thick. It's a it's a sturdily built house. So yeah, you walk into the bedroom. You see there's a 4-poster bed. There's several different like dressers and things. Yeah, there is a desk. Yes.
I'm looking at the desk.
All right. Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
19.
Yeah. So you slide some of the drawers out, and as you look in, you see various pins, quills, ink, things like that, and one. Push it back in, you slide it out, and you see a paper, like several, like basically just a stack of papers that seem to be, you'd have to look through them to see what they are, but.
Look through them to see what they are.
How much time are you willing to spend on this?
On looking through this guy's desk?
Yeah, well, you've already looked through all the cabinets in the kitchen. Now you're looking through this guy's desk, and now you're looking.
On this, yeah.
How much time do you want to spend on this?
On looking through the papers.
Yes.
Specifically.
Yes.
I mean, it depends.
You're at
on what
around
they
like
look
probably 15 minutes in the house at this point.
It depends on what's in the papers. Like, if I'd be willing to spend more time than if I find something that seems worth reading.
Okay, but how much time are you willing to skim them?
Oh, maybe 3 minutes.
Okay. So you're looking through the papers, and it seems to be different transactions, like business work about shipping of different construction materials, and also like the shipping of different alcohols. And you consider that, maybe he's a businessman. That's how he's gained some wealth. Nothing catches your eye. And at this point, we're gonna move back to y'all three, when he just says, "Daisy is my daughter."
What's his name again?
Adrian Barnes. Sorry, yes, Archibald's the other dude.
Mr.
Barn.
Oh. Well, that's, we were not expecting that, I don't believe.
I could not believe that.
You have such a strained relationship with your father-in-law.
Yeah, strange is a word I would say to describe it.
Well, does that have any conflicts with...
He doesn't know. As far as I'm concerned, he doesn't know.
How, if I may inquire, how did you have the child then? Was it with his approval or no?
Without. So,
What happened to the mother?
That's a good question.
sorry?
What happened to the mother?
It's about to.
Well, many years ago when I was younger, we met at a festival in the summer. Much like the one that happened yesterday. We met there, we were listening to music, both standing by each other, and then I asked her to dance. We danced all night and then continued to go on several dates. I didn't know who her father was, she never told me her last name. Just that her name was Elizabeth. Went on several dates, and then at this point I was still a prominent, wealthy individual in the town.
Are you still wealthy?
Yes, yes, even more so, I would
He's
say.
not wealthy. It's more.
So, some point in the summer, things got hot. and-
What's your first name?
What?
Your first name?
First name? Adrian.
Oh.
So then, what's your current status with Elizabeth then?
Oh, Elizabeth died during childbirth, as I heard it.
Common theme.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Common theme.
Was your father-in-law aware that his daughter was giving birth?
I believe so, yes.
So you weren't there for the baby?
No, I was not. After about when it was apparent that she had gotten pregnant, we stopped seeing each other.
Do you know where she is? Right.
Where who is?
He said that she died in childbirth.
No.
Daisy.
Oh.
I do not.
What are we doing
It does pain me that she's kidnapped,
here? Have
apparently.
you seen her before?
Have I seen her before?
Yeah.
In passing from afar.
What's your relationship?
She has no idea who I am.
Do you want to desire more?
Actually would like to get to know her, but
Perhaps you have kidnapped her in an attempt to...
Or alternatively,
I did not kidnap her, but
you couldn't.
Do you have any leads?
In theory, what if you helped us find your daughter, and then we could introduce you to her, maybe?
what help do you desire?
Well, we're a little short on leads right now, and short on funds too. Yeah, we're not entirely sure what we're doing. We were at
We would like some financial aid.
What do you need to buy? Perhaps I can provide it.
What do you need to buy?
more people to work for us, maybe. I don't
Open up
really
your
know.
intelligence network. Some funding for whatever we may need it for.
How about you tell me? Roll a persuasion check.
Go buy cocaine.
So you're saying you have practically no connection to your daughter whatsoever?
Right. Yes. Sorry.
Can I roll an insight check?
Yeah.
Natural 20.
How much do you need?
Just say no.
Just
What's a lot? I wasn't the treasurer last time.
Well, we're gonna get paid like 15 gold.
From the other guy?
Yeah.
What about like 30 gold?
I'll give you 20.
I got a
22.
Would we
23.
15 each?
Oh,
I got a
Negotiating.
I got a
Best
nine.
I can
that
do.
will buy us.
Best I can do is 22.
I got a 9 on insight, by the way.
Yeah, you can't tell. Hard to tell.
is this like 22 each, or is this 22 total?
22 total is what it sounded like to me.
Why do we need money?
To help fund our
Oh,
research.
so it's 15. It's 22 already?
Well, it's not much. I'm sure we can do something with it. We'll take you up on that offer.
Okay.
Do you have any? Oh, and your intelligence network.
But I would still like. This is
To meet you.
We just need some assistant.
my. I don't have it really. And I have a camp.
You're the head of the criminal wing.
I'm not. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right, what are you talking about right now? Wait, what are you talking about right now? Archibald!
No.
Not Archibald! Oh wait, Archibald's the other one.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, he's a politician.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, I have campaigners, but that's about it.
Daniel, don't fall, please.
Oh, Daniel.
It's not. I'm sorry. Pause for technical.
The funds will be enough. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated.
Yes, but this is on the expectation that I do get to see.
Could you repeat your campaign? What are you trying to campaign for?
I believe I told you just a few minutes ago,
Could you repeat that?
but I believe in opening up the job community here. Maybe putting a tax on imports into our city to increase wealth. I also believe in one thing Adrian's campaigning a lot for is high taxes on our own people in order to increase homeless houses. What'd I say?
Adrian. This is what Archibald.
Yeah, this is what. Yes. Did I say Adrian?
Yes.
I meant Archibald. And I don't think that is necessarily the best idea, especially without the incentive of putting more jobs in the city in order to facilitate these and help these people get jobs.
Oh yes, I remember now.
It's a very honorable pursuit.
And also upping our military presence outside because of pirates and raiders. Maybe even cracking down on a bit of the crime here.
Not the criminal wing. You're not the criminal wing.
Well, thank you, Mr. Adrian. We'll do our very best.
Would y'all like anything to drink before you go?
Well, what do you have? What do you have?
Water's fine for me.
Okay, water. I have some elvish tea leaves.
Elvish tea.
Yes, it's specifically the Lockfair elves. It's their tea that they have.
Oh
Does it
yeah,
have
I'll have some of
magical
that.
potencies?
Some of that.
No, just kind of keeps you awake.
Caffeinated.
I'll try some of that if you're offering. Thank you.
Is
very
it like-
much. That's very kind of you.
Yeah, you try that and then you tell me about it.
I'm
I'm
not.
curious.
We're not going there. Never mind.
All right. Well, you all can follow me, and he begins to go down the office, and he's going to the kitchen. And as he goes to the kitchen, you're leaving the kitchen, Daniel. And
I left the kitchen to go to the bedroom.
yes, you are now in the bedroom, and you can now hear them.
Okay, sweet.
And so he starts making you all tea. So is there anything y'all are looking to do within the city?
They're looking
I'm
for your daughter.
I'm actually a permanent resident here.
Oh, I
Oh,
also am also a permanent resident here.
Where do y'all work?
I own a shop down in the square.
Oh, what's the shop called?
The Railkill Utilities.
Oh,
You
and
should
he's
stop by
pouring the
sometime.
tea. It's, well, at this point he's boiling the water for the tea, and it's beginning to whistle, and he begins pouring it.
I'm a bit of a brewmaster myself, so I'm
Oh.
interested in all kinds of concoctions.
I should drop by your shop sometime.
Oh, that would be fantastic. I'd love that.
Use some of those. What about you? Where do you work?
As you want to know.
Because I'm
Because he's making you
curious, I
tea.
guess.
What if he has other intentions?
Like, you don't have to tell me. I just thought it was a courtesy.
I work. I'm not the owner of the Ember Forge.
Okay. Reputable business. I've heard of that one.
Oh, thank you.
What about you?
Well, I'm actually a soldier. I'm stationed at the town for the last about 3 months now.
Where were you before that?
Before I was up north, like way up north, there's a wee little town over there, stationed there. It was not really, I mean, you know, aesthetic, I suppose, but
Run into any of the Donacor?
no.
Okay. They can be tricky bunch. The Donacor Empire. I know they've always been like
Interesting. You've
running-
heard about that?
the Donacor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
They-
lot. Have you?
I mean, being a politician, you have to know about the region's politics, don't you?
Neighboring country.
Yes.
Do you know what? How big of, you know, trouble do they cause? Just because I'm curious.
What?
How much? How much trouble do they typically cause? You know?
I just hear sometimes there's some outskirts skirmishes.
Oh, skirmishes.
Yeah. Border disputes mostly.
Started a war.
Interesting.
Yes. Oh, yes. They are currently funding a war.
Funding a war.
Yes. Proxy war, it seems.
You know, any run-ins with, see this, wait, have we heard about the Blackfeet in this one?
Nope.
No, we haven't.
Blackfell?
Blackfell is what I meant.
And we have not. Actually, he did tell us about them.
He did tell
So
us?
He did mention Blackfell.
Okay,
He mentioned
okay,
Blackfell.
cool. Have they had any, you know, like, run-ins with this other organization I've been hearing about called, Blackfell?
Blackfell?
Yeah.
What about them?
Well, I've just heard that, you know, they've been around here, but
Around here? Yeah, they're all over the docks.
all over.
Yeah.
What are they doing, do you think?
Probably shipping illegal goods.
And you try to stop him, or they're just wee difficult?
They're just difficult.
Difficult?
Difficult.
Yes.
Okay.
Difficult.
Yes. That would be one of the things I would try and crack down on with my presidency is that sort of lawlessness. Not
Do
presidency,
you
mayor.
know what? You have my vote. Not that I don't know if I can vote actually as a soldier, but you know what? You have it. If I get it.
Okay.
I think that is very
How's
kind of
that?
us.
How's that tea coming along, Mr.
Yes.
Priority straight.
Sorry, here it is. And he pours it in a little
Sorry, I'm very eager to
kind of
taste this.
tan clay
I'm eager
mug
for
and
your,
hands it to you, and hands it to you
your
also.
Thank you.
Kind of aerate a little bit, kind of swirl it around, get the flavor
Nice,
oxidized.
You are currently now in the bedroom.
I'm still. Yeah, I am. I'm still looking through the papers.
Yes. I would say that 2 minutes is up, or 3
Okay.
minutes.
The construction. Is there anything from construction, like the thing that my mind immediately goes to is the construction of all these homeless shelters that Archibald wants to open up? But I found any sort of connection between the two.
The construction. So it seems to be that the construction is. Trying to think how to put this. Like, it's not. It's ordering of goods. So it's like this many stones, this many timbers, and it's more like ordering it for shipping into the city.
Okay.
So it could be based in the city.
But it's not. Okay. So, essentially, no.
It could be.
Because it's just generic.
Yeah, it's kind of
like
just
that.
generic building. Like, this is a pretty. It's a growing city. There's
You said there was wine?
there's alcohol exports too.
I
Yeah.
know that Archevold also has an alcohol shipping business.
Yes.
Would I find anything that would adhere to any sort of competition between the two of them? Papers?
What he seems to ship is a lot of cerulean, which is a blue alcohol based in Crucex.
Right.
Or not in Crucex, in the colonies.
Yeah. Mainly Chris.
He imports a lot of that and sells it.
Interesting.
Um,
Try not to use my knowledge from last time.
and then he also brews a lot of wine. But that's pretty much it.
Could I roll a sort of like history or anything about any sort of associations that there are with Cerulean?
Yeah, roll a history check.
Six.
Nothing that you can remember. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna look around the room one more time to see if I can find anything else business related or anything suspicious, like in a wardrobe or closet or drawers or underneath the bed or stuff like that.
Yeah, roll a investigation check.
3.
You know, you get kind of distracted by them talking about tea and stuff, and you're like, man, that tea smells pretty good.
It does smell good.
So, yeah.
But seeing as I can't just come out of the bathroom,
Are we serious?
I don't think it's not supported well enough.
It's not that stable, yeah.
One could
I
say
think we need to like,
unstable.
can we like put another book underneath it? Maybe a wider book.
Get out.
Like that brown book over there underneath the green one looks wider than this one, and I think it needs a wider book.
That's fine.
All right.
It's fine.
So at this point, I think I'm gonna. Is there only one way out of the like room door wise? That leads
Yeah,
to the
there
kitchen?
is.
I'll hide in the closet.
There's no closet.
There's no closet.
No,
It's a bedroom.
there's a dresser.
Happy Pride Month.
It's not like a modern house. Most like medieval houses didn't have closets; they had dressers.
I think people are.
In this world, at least.
Okay.
And
well,
from what I
fair
understand
enough.
about like
Is
the
there a
19th
window?
Yeah, there
This
is.
is on the bottom floor. Yes. All right, then I'll climb out the windows.
You go to open the window and into the night sky, and the cold air brushes on your face. It's like,
Yeah.
50 degrees.
Yeah.
It's not that cold, but it's, the
Then-
sea air.
I'll just stay in the shadows and try to find my way out.
Okay. You start to maneuver out. Roll a stealth check.
22.
22. All right. So, what are you all doing now?
How's the tea taste?
Tastes pretty good.
Is it poison? Is it poison?
You don't know.
Interesting.
What kind of check could I make to like learn more about the tea through like taste?
Probably an investigation check.
I'll do
just
one of
do it.
those.
Tastes really good. Feeling a little bit busy.
Oh my gosh.
Fuzzy.
Like caffeine does.
That's gonna be an 8.
8. It's got like a strong herbal flavor. There's also some like notes of honey to it, like a sweeter note, maybe an overtone of rose, like that's more hits your nose, like a pollinated. It's very good.
Gotcha.
If you like tea, if you don't, this is not your thing.
This tastes delicious.
Well, it's getting late. Nearing 10. Only a few more hours in the day. 3. So.
All right then. Thank you for everything here today. I'm sure we'll use those funds for a very good cause, and I'm sure you'll see your daughter soon.
Well, I hope so, because I'm paying you for it. Now,
That you are. That you
It
are.
is a tiny amount of money. Who's taking the gold?
I can't.
Okay. I mean, he's the one who asked for it, so.
You got it, mate.
So you all exit the house, close the door, and from out of the shadows comes.
Finch.
Do you?
Wait, do they get out of the house? I think I would have tried to get out of the gate.
Off the gate
Yeah.
with the 2 guards.
Toward his hands.
Or like the fence.
The 10 minutes left.
I think I would have wanted to get out of the estate because I can't just rejoin them.
Okay. So
Right?
make
That'd be
a.
suspicious.
So it's. I can't remember how high I said the gate was last time, but I think it was around. It was like 8 feet. something like that, and has spikes sticking up on the top. So roll an athletics check to try and
The acrobatics.
yes, try and hop over the gate.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So you kind of jump up and hold on to like the edge of the bars, and you pull yourself up, and as you kind of start swinging your legs over, it catches on your pants, and they just there's a nice ripping sound of cloth that happens as you get caught on it, and you get stuck on it for a second, and you think maybe someone heard, and then you unhitch yourself and hop down.
Right. Does somebody here like a ripping of fabric?
What?
Did you hear like a fabric that's like?
Yes, I did hear it. Yes, I did hear a faint fabric tearing sound.
I hear leaves rustling in the wind, but I don't.
I don't think that was it. I think that must have been the waves. The leaves. Oh well.
Well,
Right,
Okay.
I guess we'll
What direction did you hear it from?
I go up by that gate over there. Was there?
I don't see it, I don't think.
should we maybe reconvene with the group?
I think so.
I think that's a good idea.
Sounds like
It would be
fun.
important to share some of the information we learned.
Right, I agree.
My information to be learned.
Oh yes.
Yes. That information.
That's such important stuff.
It was not very important.
So the two guards open the doors.
Oh, thank you, sir. Oh man.
So there's a girl and a guy.
Oh, thank you both of you.
You're welcome.
Polite.
Oh, yeah,
He's a little dumb.
Oh, have a good night.
Same to you.
Bye.
With a latch, the gate closes. You can go home now.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
I just in contact with the gate. I heard. Did you hear the fabric ripping noise that I heard earlier?
Are you from India now? What is India?
Go check into it. Okay. Goes clunks off into the night with his suit of armor.
Goodbye.
Good evening now. Stay safe. There's been kidnappings happening recently.
I'm gonna meet up with him. Once they're outside, I'm gonna come up to them.
I really hope you don't think
That's a tremendous
that's very bad.
Fun and
Oh.
or excuse me, what the heck? I just went
Practically found nothing. He's just a businessman with a boring house.
Well, you know what we learned?
Yeah, we learned.
You learned a lot.
You'll never believe this. She, the daughter,
Daisy.
or the granddaughter,
Yeah.
is Adrian's daughter.
What?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
And what's more,
That's what she said.
That's what he
Yes.
said.
Archibald doesn't know that.
Well, clearly he said he didn't know the father.
The mother dies. in
And guess
childbirth.
what? Adrian. Or sorry, the mother's no longer with us.
Yeah, she died in childbirth.
I feel like.
And guess what? Adrian has never seen the daughter.
Well, actually,
I
he's,
know.
And so now,
he's seen her in passing.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay. I'd imagine he's available.
and so now, in exchange for a bit of funding that I've acquired,
Okay.
we'll be.
I acquired.
Sorry.
Sweet. How much funding are we
Where
talking?
credit is due.
30 gold pieces.
Each?
No.
No.
Did you say 30?
6 pieces.
22.
Each. Oh.
22 gold.
Yes.
3 pieces.
That's
Okay.
that's
What are we
no
doing?
small sum.
4
That's no
pieces
small
each,
sum.
What are we
plus
doing
1
with
for
the
myself because I'm.
We can decide to do with it what we may later, but
No.
Why did we get the gold? Did you just give us gold?
just for funding to help us. Yes, through a bit of negotiation to help find the
I
daughter.
managed to get it from them.
Okay.
Marek here's a great conversationalist. Trust me.
Good for you, Marek. Marek?
Merrick.
I thought it was Merrick.
Alright,
sorry,
so
Marek.
good for you, Marek.
Marek.
Merrick. Thank you.
Well,
Did you?
I need to go see if there's a tailor still open, or some sort of
A tailor.
Why do you need a
or
tailor?
some sort of clothing shop.
Did
that
you
I'm-
happen to hear that? Oh.
And yeah, like an entire one of my pant legs is gonna be gone. Leaving my like boots, but.
Your what exposed?
Somewhere that guard's like,
I see your pants
on
on
the
You're missing a pants.
pants on the.
That's hard weather. Did you hear that ripping sound that we got earlier?
The gate is
No,
so
I didn't.
skimpy with just one.
Actually, yes, I did.
Oh, you did?
That was really strange, wasn't it?
It was.
It was strange.
Did you have to know where it came from?
No, I was gonna ask you if
I did not.
Yeah.
Anywhoops, I believe we should make our way back to the soggy stool.
So did we make a pit stop?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Sounds good.
10 o'clock at night,
I said Taylor.
Head.
nearing on 12.
Mm-hmm. Clothing.
When you are gonna
Or,
get
or a clothing shop. See if it's sold.
Maybe may chance there's a costume shop.
Alright. So,
Is it open?
y'all begin heading there. Do y'all want to talk about anything?
To the
or
costume shop?
discuss anything?
Or we could be talking about this while we were going.
Yeah, but it's a 2-hour-long walk.
What?
Yes, y'all are all the way outside the city. It's a large city.
So we've got a long time ahead of us now. What's this?
It's on the other side of the city.
What?
You are walking back.
Is the soggy stool closer?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
then
by
we'll
like 15 minutes.
What is your favorite place in the city?
Huh?
What is your favorite place in the city?
Where I live?
Oh, that's a good answer.
What do you mean, my private place in the
Your
city?
favorite place?
Probably my store.
Oh, good answer.
Railkill Utilities, if you've never been there.
Oh, I have not. I must put it in my notes to go there.
Okay.
Any planning y'all want to do for tomorrow? Anything like that?
Are we
do some loads.
are we parting
Then
ways
do we-
right now?
No, we could just be talking about it.
We
Well,
Oh,
does
on our
anyone
walk,
have
on
any
our
idea where we could go with this?
I'm at a loss.
I'm at a loss too. I feel.
I asked
Okay.
people in the manor, but actually people.
Okay. The claw marks are in Daisy's bedroom. What are we doing with that?
I have it. We go to. I have the blacksmith. We get silver, and we attack everybody in the city and try to find the werewolf.
Okay. Are we sure they're werewolf claw marks?
Oh,
Maybe we could investigate. Could we investigate those?
Can we even assume that the blood is the granddaughter's? What if it was something?
What
There
is
was
the
two-
granddaughter?
And the
There's two types of
granddaughter.
blood.
She's in the forest. She is the
I'm not
werewolf,
here, so I can't see anything.
and she
granddaughter.
attacked. She
What's your
attacked.
intelligence score?
7.
Okay.
Oh, 6. Sorry.
Oh. Well, here's the thing. Does anyone find it? Oh, that's two very dangerous cats were let loose in the middle of a festival.
But the cats,
I'd
the
say
jaguar, the jaguars, the shapeshifter.
Were we at all familiar? Well, we
Possibly.
killed.
Except, I do
we
believe
killed both of
shapeshifters
them.
probably sent back to their original form.
I would assume so as well.
I think that
And you took.
unless
you
we
took
have
the body
other
of one.
strong
No, you
leads,
did. And the other one was taken
Why
away by
not?
city guard.
Okay.
unless we have other strong leads, I say we go back and check out that head of Wolfinder tomorrow. I think that might be our next best
What
bet.
about the forest?
The forest? It's a
Do
bit
you
far
still?
away.
Do you still
I
have
think
that
this would be a
body
bit more
on
of
you?
At
Of the creature, yes.
I skinned it, yes, and ate.
You skinned it and ate it.
ate the skin?
No, I skinned it for the pelt, and I ate the meat.
Okay.
What else
Well,
would I do with the dead body of an animal?
That is a good question. Very good
I
question.
say that should be the plan for tomorrow.
It's got a little bit of acid on it.
It didn't.
Oh.
It had a little bitter taste because I hit it with a poison spray mid combat.
How was your
what that-
digestive system feeling
That
today?
is what that was.
Did it burn a bit on the way out?
I can't say that I've had that experience yet.
Okay, well that's good. That's good. And also maybe not good. I need to refine my recipe. Anyway. Yes, I think it would be a good idea to check the vendors tomorrow. For sure. For sure. And any other possible witnesses. I'd assume they're probably still doing some kind of cleanup. There's probably still some kind of city guard in that area.
We have a guard ourselves. We don't need.
Yes, but she didn't. Besides being involved in the combat herself, she was no witness of any of
Are you
the-
like an officer, or are you just like a lay person?
Am I just like a what?
A lay person.
You know, I'm just like a wee little, just kind of.
What is it called? A lady?
I thought you were like
Enlisted?
Oh,
Just enlisted.
Wait, yeah, but I was talking about my position.
You enlisted? Just enlisted.
My position, very low on the ranks.
Maybe you should try to get a promotion
I could try that, but
at some point in the future.
To become an officer?
Yeah, I think that would
Officer
be better.
can school's like 6 months. So.
I think that would be better for you than being enlisted.
how about after we find the child? Yeah.
Anytime works. Oh. Hey. Works. Anytime works.
Works.
All right.
All right then.
So, which were y'all going to? Soggy Stool or
The costume shop.
costume shop?
Yes.
So y'all head to. Do y'all know any costume
there's no
shops?
reason for us to think that
Would
you can
I,
stay
as a
away from
town
it. It's
local,
like,
know where the costume
Yes.
shop
I
is?
also am the town local.
Yes, you know of one called Mothballs.
The costume shop.
Yes.
Awesome.
So y'all begin and y'all get to Mothballs, which is kind of this more. It's like a mostly wooden building with small stone accents. It's a little bit older, has paint peeling off. Paint used to be probably a bright yellow, but it's faded to a more tan at this point and is now falling off. And it's 3 stories tall. And you can see there's like coats and different things in the windows. It is currently dark out front.
It is nighttime. That would make sense.
Yes.
And it's dark, yeah. Knock on the window.
Hello?
Are there any closed signs?
It doesn't explicitly say
I'm going to
closed.
open the door.
It's
Yeah,
locked.
I'll pick the lock.
I'm gonna try again.
Goodness gracious.
We need your assistance, please.
He's picking the. I'm backing away from the group.
18.
So that I-
18.
18. Do you have these thieves' tools? Okay.
I think you should let us in.
You stick your lockpicking tools into the lock and
Never
door
mind.
opens with the eerie.
Gonna check for any sort of alarm system.
Are there city
There
guard?
is a bell that dings as you open
Are
it.
there city guard around in the area? Can I make a perception?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Can I look for other types of alarms that might set off if someone
Like magical
magical, yeah,
or
like
non.
I think we need a different
Yeah,
dice.
roll a investigation check. What'd you get?
10.
Besides the guard that's right beside you, you don't.
Wait, who's the guard right beside us?
Are you
don't-
stopping this right now?
No, I'm not on duty.
Yeah, that's so bad.
You don't really
I walk in there.
see anyone, and then you do. There's 2 guards that are walking down the street, just a little bit off.
I think we go
They
We
just
should
came around
probably
the corner.
stop entering the store past visitation
I
hours.
think we should go in.
I'm just gonna step in, distract.
Close the door behind you.
I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go
All right, roll a roll a
What am I supposed to do?
Roll a
I don't know,
stealth
I'm trying to
check.
Go in.
as you. Who has the highest passive perception?
I guess I didn't.
All right,
definitely
you
don't.
see
16.
out of the corner.
18.
Out of the corner of your eye, the light of the top floor comes on. Like there's like a flickering light. Like that candlelight.
Where's the nearest
Oh,
set of
oh.
pants in this store?
Set of pants.
I can.
There's several different. It's very dark in here.
I'm gonna.
Like really dark.
Oh, I
Is
like
there a
there's-
mannequin with like pants or like
Yeah. Roll a
sign that
perception
says
check.
Pants?
Yeah.
DM. Can I cast a message?
16.
16. It's at disadvantage.
tell him
I am going to cast message.
15.
Tell him I
15.
can see in the
So
dark,
you look
and if
around,
you tell
very
magic
dark,
powers,
you don't-
I
No,
can
I
see-
do have dark vision.
Oh, well that
Never mind.
still is at disadvantage because
Bruh.
it's technically a very dark space. You shouldn't be able to see anything without light.
I'm going to message him. The light just turned on upstairs. You need to get out as soon as possible.
Yeah. You just
And
look at the
there's
nearest
also 2
mannequin.
guards
It's got
on the
pants
street.
on it.
I'm taking those pants.
Okay. You like the mannequin falls over, and you take them and you
Time to
I'm
go.
going
run
to
out
start
the door.
moving away from the building
All right,
now.
time to go. And I'm gonna stuff them in my frock coat and
Oh,
walk
don't
out.
worry. Yes.
Close the door
Okay.
behind me.
The officers. Which way are y'all walking? Towards the officers or away?
Which way is the soggy stool?
So the soggy stool.
We should go close.
So okay, y'all are. So you're in the middle of a cul-de-sac, and there's like a tree in the center. The officers are in the direction that you'd have to go to get to the soggy stool.
I think we should go
I
that
think
way.
we just calmly walk towards them.
Alright, you begin to walk
As if we're
towards.
walking to the sun.
Yeah, there's two different soldiers walking.
Can we move at a brisker pace?
Like, yeah.
So that
Brisk, like we're going somewhere. With a purpose.
At what point do we pass them?
So y'all begin walking over, and
Good
you know, you see a not Evers. That's not your name.
Lilith.
Lilith. You see a two familiar-looking individuals. One short brown hair. He's currently wearing his hat and uniform, and the other a very, very short, almost half-ling individual with a curly red hair, walking along. The halfling is shoeless, which he's not supposed to be, but he tends to do because halflings like to do that. And they begin walking towards you. Oh, what's up, Lilith? How you doing?
Hello.
How are you doing?
You know, I'm doing great. I just had an off day. You know, it's pretty nice. Didn't do much. Just got to sleep in. You know.
You got to sleep in? What else have you been up to today? We're on, as you can see,
Yeah.
night watch, which is...
We lobbied the politicians.
Oh, which one?
Archibald and Adrian.
Oh.
Both of them.
Well, I'm talking from the day. Blue lives do in fact matter. I'm gonna see y'all later, and I'm.
Here, do you need me to help walk you back?
That would be great.
We don't wear blue. Are you talking about the Donacore Empire?
No, he's referring to himself.
Some people wear blue.
He has blue
Oh, the High
skin.
Hole Tree.
I'm mainly referring to myself. Yes, if you see I'm quite blue.
Oh, okay.
As
You're
you
wearing
can
some... you're holding some pink pants at this point.
I put them in my undercoat.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, well,
Yeah, I am not wearing pants. That's kind of.
yes, you're missing
Like,
out.
let's
What
just say-
happened there?
Ripped him on a fence post.
Let's just say the night got a little.
You're climbing a fence post.
No, like ripped it as I was running.
Oh, roll a deception check.
Why would I do
Why would I be honest?
12?
Have y'all been up to something tonight?
Nothing. Well, we've been
These
to.
lot come back into the city, and I was
you
like,
can-
yeah, that's
We've spoken to
not
Adrian.
good.
We've spoken to Adrian and Archibald.
Yeah. This is essentially all.
We
I
were
did not
just,
do
you
that.
know-
I did not speak to Adrian.
Oh, sorry.
With the election,
I was
coming
having a
up, we
little
wanted
fun
to
on my
know,
own.
you know, who should they be voting for? They basically were doing some like interview processes. So
He needs
Roll a
help.
deception check.
I mean,
He needs help making his way back to his.
I'm gonna borrow yours because I.
Don't roll that one.
who do you think
Yeah,
you'll be voting for?
I don't talk about politics in uniform.
That's very respectable. That's very respectable.
Did not know that.
Damn.
Lilith, if you have anything to say at this point, now is the time. If you're lying.
We didn't.
We didn't do anything wrong, did we?
They
didn't break the
they
law.
didn't do anything wrong. I mean,
It
promise
seems
they
to
were
me that
just
y'all are
lying.
lying.
Lying? What? I
Yeah,
wasn't even
seems to
lying
me
when
that
I
y'all
was
are lying.
No, you weren't lying.
I wasn't even lying when I was like.
Y'all being the
last-
politicians.
When was the last time you heard anything
That's-
about Archibald's craze?
That was a
Very
little
recently.
bit of a
Has there been any
hyperbole.
news down at the station?
I don't understand.
Nope.
About me, it's getting off a line.
See, lobbying
No,
was
is
a
there
little bit of
specific people
hyperbole.
being hired?
This is good. They should know about this. We could use their help.
We were just.
We should
Do
know
you think
about
they should be
what?
brought up?
See,
There's been a kidnapping.
we are.
Out with the bag. I can't take the bag.
Archibald Crane's granddaughter has been kidnapped.
We are
Oh.
hired
We're not sure
investigators.
who he's kidnapped.
And he hasn't told the authorities about this?
I suppose not if this is the first time you're
I
here.
don't think he knew about it. Wait, who are we talking about?
Pretty
Archibald-
avid
oh, I got
donor
them
of
mixed
us.
up, okay.
You would think he would.
Never mind. No,
Wait,
I got
could it be a scandal then?
That's what I'm saying the whole
It's a
time.
bit of a personal matter. It just happened this morning.
It didn't
No, it
come
was-
to us.
I don't know. Or excuse
Well,
me. I don't know. They came
we
to
killed-
the
No, his
store
brother
today.
told us like yesterday.
Dude, that was in the Jaguars.
No, it happened last night.
right. What happened?
Oh, that's
And so he,
Last night.
he said,
Very right,
I
very
think
right.
there's foul play because there's claw marks. And so he sought us out.
Has there been a history of werewolves or some kind of
We
Where
actually
Jack
just made
mystical
that.
activity in this
Yeah,
city?
Jaguars.
Mystical?
Yeah.
Magical, even?
We
See, I haven't seen
We have
anyone
had-
on duty, but have you?
There's been some. Yeah, there's been howls at night.
Oh my goodness.
But
Shit.
nothing.
From like the surrounding like forests and out of the city, yes. Or
No,
within?
sometimes from in the city.
But does the howling sound like? Or does it sound more like? Or some other tone?
The first one, I would guess.
Does it sound like stronger than a normal wolf? Or does it sound like
Stronger?
an alpha?
I wouldn't know what you mean.
Like or does it sound like a normal wolf?
Is there, at this point,
Repeat the
at this
normal
point,
wolf
could I
again,
try
just so I have.
Could I try to take my?
I would say. Wait, repeat the second one. It was definitely more of a howl,
Not like a growl.
not like a growl.
Like
no.
an owl.
I'm pretty sure I
Perhaps
know the
what?
difference between a howl and a growl.
But
It
like
says
a
howl.
loud.
What did you say my name was?
I didn't say your name was Annick.
What
You
what
misheard me. Okay?
Oh.
I
What?
said I think he knows the difference between a
Sorry, I
howl
thought you said my
and
name
a growl.
was something.
what
What would you say my name
What is
was?
your name actually?
Lilith.
Lilith. What?
I forgot your name.
Lilith, we went on one date.
You know what? Clearly
We went to that really nice-
wasn't really memorable.
James, Lilith.
right. See, I knew this name was
James or Jameson?
James.
I know a Jameson who came to my shop pretty recently. Would you know a Jameson by any chance?
I don't.
Oh, that's a shame.
All right. Well, have a good night, Lilith.
What is the
Thank you.
Thank you for that. That's very interesting to know. Thank you for telling us.
other boy? What's his name?
Oh, Joffrey?
Joffrey. James and Joffrey.
Are y'all brothers?
Nice to meet you.
He's a halfling.
Is it
Wait,
spelled,
the wee
does it have to be
little
spelled with a G
dude
or with a J?
G.
G-E-O?
Oh,
All right.
My
Thank
name's
you.
also the J.
Thank
just
you.
Because, wait. You lot can go. I have questions. Just curious. I just heard, tell of you recently, and it's not flinging anything for me, and so I just want to keep a lookout for it. Have you heard anything about Blackfell? This wee little
Oh yeah.
organization?
So this is Joffrey talking, just so you know.
I was
So
like, who is this?
this is Joffrey. So Blackfell has always been kind of a pain in our side. You see, they do smuggling a lot of different,
No, I heard.
yeah, people, places, they like. Sorry, they don't snuggle. They don't smuggle places. They might snuggle them, but they don't smuggle any places that I know of. They smuggle two places. They smuggle people and things, usually contraband. Here it's a lot of religious artifacts, one might say.
But you said here artifacts, not necessarily people, but they still could take people.
They could, yeah. There has been like a lot of disappearances, but you know, homeless people come and go.
What about...
Homeless people. But that's
What
so
about the little
different
girl?
from, like, you know,
What?
a
What
governor
about the
stuff.
little girl? Or
I don't-
what she take
I don't-
the will?
I don't know anything about no little girl.
Do you
Joffrey,
not here right
Joffrey,
now.
we got to
Do
go.
you know about any werewolves? Perhaps one that sounds...
You've already.
Do you know that?
I mean, the best person to ask would probably be someone in the, like, the underring, whatever they call it. I know there's a word that they call it. There's like this, it's like a sewer system where people live. It's disgusting. I don't go down there. We're not allowed
to
to.
go down there.
Yeah.
Why would the werewolf be down there? Wouldn't that make the fur stinky?
Oh my god.
Maybe they want their fur to be stinky. I honestly don't know. But they go down there. I don't know. I've been here for about 3 months. I still haven't picked up on it. I haven't been ordered down there, and Lord knows I'm not. I mean, Magnetite knows I'm not. No, that's a joke.
I
I'm
did
not here.
Yeah, we're not.
I
We're
know.
not here.
I kind of did not hear that last part, but we will be going now. Thank you.
I can't even. I
It's
don't even
great
know that-
seeing you lot.
Yeah, it's great seeing you. I don't think James is too happy with you. You might have to smooth that one
I
over
don't care.
on your
He's
next
not a
shift.
very good date anyway.
Where'd y'all go?
Oh,
Oh,
like,
yeah, that's awful.
I thought you said still.
it's not a good first date.
Which pub was it?
It's like the one down, you know, you go about 2 blocks there.
Yeah.
I forget the name of the, yeah, but you know what I'm talking about. I forget the name of the roll, but
Yeah, the red
it's
sign.
rowdy,
Yeah.
and you know, especially after like a long shift.
Yeah. Yeah, he had a long shaft.
That is.
Guys, let me do my accent,
Too much
please.
I think
On a
maybe,
first
Oh,
date.
first date. Whoa. I thought you
You
said
guys
it didn't go well.
well.
I
Those
think maybe we should take our leave now.
those soggy stool nights sure did get crazy.
The soggy stool's not 2 blocks away. This would have been.
Yeah.
This is the red sign pub.
The red sign pub.
Yeah.
Did you just make that up on the spot? I just.
Good job. Good for you.
Alright.
Congrats.
Congrats.
It's so I'm walking Finch back to the soggy stool. Yes.
At some point, actually no, I'll wait till I'm in my room. I'm gonna take the pants off and look at them. See my pants.
Yeah, they're actually so what are those like frilly pants that girls wear?
Capri pants?
No.
Do you mean
Like parachute pants?
like underneath the dress?
Yeah, what are those called?
Pantaloons. Bloomers.
Yes,
Bloomers.
they're pink bloomers.
I think those don't match your
Fire.
I think you could style those quite well. It goes nicely with the
The little bell.
I disagree. I don't think
The
that.
little bell.
I don't think those pants match your complexion.
Well, I've been told
Before-
I should wear more pink.
Before
I
we get
don't
to this,
think that your taste. If you know what never mind.
before we get to the soggy stool though, I am gonna peel off to head back to my shop.
Where you going?
Back to Thrill Kill Utilities.
What for?
Because that's where I sleep.
Is that the shop you have?
I live in my shop.
I guess I will also go back to.
You meet
my-
back up
my
in
place.
Soggy Stool tomorrow morning?
Yes. We'll go from there and we'll talk to the people who may have witnessed in the square.
Alright. Sounds good.
We're going to part ways.
Lilith, what are you doing?
You know, I haven't actually given much thought about where she sleeps. So is there like maybe like a little space for where soldiers are, like a little barracks? So I'll just go there.
You have shift tomorrow morning, you said?
Yeah,
Up at 5. So that's
5 in the morning.
so. Roll a constitution check for me.
Constitution. I need to be
If
Lilith?
Yeah.
At this point,
Oh my gosh, my rolls suck! Okay.
What'd you get?
I don't know, I have to. No, oh. 4.
Okay. So, we're gonna start this morning with Brandy Roscoe.
Before the morning.
Ooh.
You wake up,
Wait.
Never mind.
Scorpio, or that's
Scorpio.
What's her name?
Scorpia?
Scorpia, yes. She came in pretty late last night, pretty drunk.
Ah.
You did not partake, but she's still sleeping off the alcohol as you get up,
Alright.
snoring pretty loudly.
Well,
The smell of this place gets to your nose first as you wake up, and you're like,
top of the morning.
Tip of the
Sorry,
morning
still.
to ya.
That's the place you want to be. Alright, well, I'm gonna walk over to Scorpia and I'm just gonna like kind of tuck her in a little bit and then just like brush her hair a little bit with my hands and then
Just get rolling out the front door.
I'll
okay.
and give me that look. And yeah, I guess I'll. Would I know where you're staying?
I know where your room is. 'Cause I came up and checked on you.
That's true, but I wouldn't know where you're staying. No.
What time in the morning
I'm gonna
is
walk
it?
over.
That's around 8.
I'm gonna go to Stella's room.
Stella's? Okay.
I'm just gonna go knock on the door and check in on her.
On my notes,
Odessa.
Odessa, yes, you said Stella.
I know.
I was like, that is not someone that I know's name.
You're all good.
You walk in and she's just she's alone in the room and she's just kind of sitting on the bed staring. Just,
Hey,
looking off into the distance.
Good morning. Did you get any sleep last night? Alright, well, I'm gonna go down and get some breakfast. You can let me know if you need anything. I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna kiss her on the top of the head, and then I'll go downstairs or upstairs or wherever for breakfast. No recognition. I guess.
Downstairs.
Downstairs.
She's not moving.
Sounds about right. Alright, so I'm gonna go sit down in the, I guess in the restaurant pub area of, if there is one, the lobby.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna settle into a booth in the corner. Yeah.
You see this rather busty, pimply woman with hair supposed to be kind of done up, but is not. It's brown hair, and kind of some hairs protruding from her chin. What would you like to eat today?
Hi there, ma'am.
Ma'am?
Hi there, ma'am. Do you have a menu?
We do not. We serve meat, and we serve bread.
Alright. I love your hair, by the way. It's so special.
Thank
The way
you.
do that
I
up
did it
on your
myself.
head. Oh, well, you're very talented. I would love to order some bread, if I could.
Bread, that'll be 2 copper.
2 copper.
Yes.
Alright. So I'm just gonna pull that out of my pocket.
Alright, she
Whatever I'm wearing.
waddles off. The odor flows with her. So.
Good morning, Saki Stool.
I think I might walk downstairs. Knowing that we're all supposed to meet up here this morning.
I woke up roaster.
I'll look around and I see Brandy in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll walk over to her. Hey, how are you doing this morning?
Hey there. I'm doing. How are you? How was the day yesterday with the gang?
Well, you see, the man we were supposed to go meet is running for mayor. He's one of the people running for mayor, and his granddaughter was kidnapped.
Alright.
Which is what we're being hired to investigate.
Alright.
We spent a lot of time investigating, and if I'm being completely honest, we didn't really get much anywhere.
Really?
So,
Well, you guys were gone quite a while, I'm assuming. 'Cause nobody.
found a lot of dead ends.
Yeah.
The other guy running for mayor, Adrian Bank, he claims to be her father, her long lost father.
Wow.
Yeah, that
Family
Archevold doesn't know.
drama.
Yeah, so something's going on there. There's a couple of crime syndicates in the city.
Yeah.
I'm just finding out about. I'm just coming into the city myself.
Alright, yeah.
Okay. How's your troop holding up? How were things here yesterday?
Well, Scorpia is handling it in her own way. I think she had a little fun downstairs, if you know what I mean, yesterday night. So she came in pretty late. And then Odessa hasn't moved since we got back from burying Gary. So she's handling it. I'm yet to lay eyes on the boys, but I'm sure they're out doing something to distract themselves. But I don't think it was too great for me to stay in this lovely, lovely establishment. Yes. I just need to get up and move around. So I'd love to help with the investigation. I mean, that poor
We
girl.
would love to help. We would love your help.
That's
Yeah.
right. Don't remember you being so illiterate.
I just woke up. Thank you very much.
So did I. Good morning, Soggy Stool. Yes.
Oh boy. Alright, well, me and the others agreed to meet here. With Syllabus. I agreed to meet Syllabus here.
Syllabus?
Syllabus.
Mr. Thrailkill.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'd
that's
probably be on
excellent.
my way.
I'm not
very
sure.
excited to
I'm
see
not
him
sure if
again.
Lilith
That'll
know
be a good.
names of company.
Who's Lilith and Mary?
I didn't know. We'll just say I'm getting here about
God.
At this point,
Oh.
God,
you
That
wake
one.
up
That's
in your
Lilith.
barracks for your 5 a.m. shift to someone shaking you and saying in your face, Lilith, wake up! Oh my goodness, you're gonna be late again! It's 8!
Listen, I've been. Listen, okay. wait, this is wrong accent. Got sworn I set my alarm, but you know, it's super late last night, really busy day. Okay, just a wee bit of, leeway here. I'm getting ready.
Okay, well,
right
first
now.
sergeant's mad.
And
Really mad.
I'll
You're 3
deal-
out. You missed morning formation.
I'll deal with him late. I'll deal with him. And 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I'll get dressed.
This is the
Get
fourth
out.
time.
I'm getting dressed. Get out. I'm getting dressed. 5 minutes later.
Sergeant would like to see you in her office.
Great. Go in. And I go.
You first knock on the door. Come in. You see it?
That's me, Lilith.
You don't salute an officer. Or not an officer, a sergeant. There.
I don't know.
Unless
You would know. I would.
So, you missed morning formation this morning.
Yeah, I did. So, I swore I set my alarm. Do you know, I've never done this before. It's the first time. I think I should have some mercy,
Wasn't my recollection that this was your first time.
What other time are you thinking of?
Well, there was last week, and then there was the week before last.
Okay, the week before last, I was sick. How was I supposed to know I
You were
was
supposed to
sick?
report it.
Right.
You have a problem. You have a problem. We're gonna have to. I think we're gonna have to deduct some pay.
Okay.
Maybe forgo pay for a few weeks
Okay.
until you get this figured out. But for now, I have something that I need you to do.
What's that?
Well, I need you to go and search for dissenters and people who may be unsavory within the city, specifically religious people. I want you to get to know them, and I want you to report them.
Okay. Right. So. What religion was it again?
All of them.
Well, that's. That's a wee lot of people there.
Yeah. And you're gonna walk around in civilian clothes,
Oh.
and you're gonna go meet some, and you're gonna go report them to me.
Well, now, are you a man or a woman?
I'm a woman.
Very
severe-looking woman.
Ma'am. Yes, madam.
Mom. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am to you, not madam. Or sergeant. Either or. Dismissed. Don't salute me! Goodness gracious, what are we gonna do with her?
Alright, and now I'm going to. I guess the first place I would go to is just his shop, right? That would just make sense.
Are you not gonna? Oh yeah, she was.
So you head to.
In civilian clothes, I go change. And then I go
Soggy stool though.
Yeah, you heard Soggy Stool last night.
Yeah.
to the soggy stool. So yeah,
That's
where I
not his
go.
shop.
That's not a shot.
Oh, excuse me.
But y'all did establish Soggy Stool last night.
Right. My bad.
Well, anyways, who is it? Who are the others that you're talking about? Over here? Also,
Which one?
don't eat my bread. They haven't served it yet. We don't have it yet, darling.
I was just acting.
Pocket bread, just pants bread.
What about the others?
Oh, it's like a slightly.
Yeah, what-
Is that the D8 that you're missing?
I know.
Maybe.
I know Mr. Thrillkill. He's just a darling of a man, but who are the others that you're talking about?
Well, Lilith.
Yes.
But-
So it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I think that one doesn't have any blue on it, so it's all the other color.
Oh. Any blue.
What's he look like?
He's a beautiful bronze dragonborn.
Oh, okay. That's just your type, right?
No.
I'm taking your hesitation as a tell. Can't wait to meet this Merrick. That will be an exciting experience for us all.
The way we all got grouped in together is we're all the people that fought cats.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Merrick actually killed one.
Yes, I know who this is now.
Alright.
He didn't skip it. I don't know that. Alright, well, they're all meeting us here then?
We'll say I'm getting here just
Well, I
about
did
now.
unfortunately only order one bread, so.
At this point, no one comes over. Aged bread.
Thank you,
And it's
darling.
just on this like wooden plate. It's got some splinters in it. Just slides it over to you. Walks away.
Wow.
Just like,
But
good
giggling as she
morning,
walks away.
soggy stool.
I'm gonna take
I
a
always
dagger
like the
and
way
open
that
the
was so
frogs
easy.
That's off the case, right?
Oh, my. That'll be 2 copper.
CL.
That's-
Interesting.
I'm just messing with you. You're fine. You don't need to pay. In the company of an acquaintance.
I'm trying to find this.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
It's this one?
Alright, well.
You hear as you
Yes.
open the door, the way its hinge kind of works, it presses on like a bullfrog, which goes.
Whoa!
As it-
I much prefer my automatic door to this.
you close it.
Is it making none of the bullfrog noise?
No, the bullfrog. So it's like the way it works. It's normally like a little bit jutted out, but it closes into the
Oh, gotcha.
thing. So it's like it's separated against the wall, but this time it closes against the frog and makes the frog
Gotcha.
yelp.
Gotcha. Good morning, soggy stool!
I recognize that positive tone anyway.
Good morning to you guys.
Mr. Grillkeeper sitting over here in the
Good to
booth.
see you. Good to see you. Good
So
morning.
this.
Brandy, how's it going?
It's going, sir.
My
How are
condolences.
you?
My condolences.
I appreciate it.
I didn't really see everything, but I heard about what happened.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that.
It's quite
Did you have some kind of service or something for
Yeah,
him?
we had a
Burial?
one for him. Yeah, he's buried out by the city's edge.
Oh, about the city's edge.
Why
I'm
do you-
sorry about that.
Oh, it's alright.
My condolences. Offer my condolences.
Well, we don't have to talk about it
Yes,
anymore,
of
but
course,
I
of course.
appreciate it.
I
I think I'm far more interested to hear about you and y'all's endeavors. Yes.
Oh well, let me tell you, we've had quite the interactions the past few days.
And now you're looking for what was it? Flora, Rose,
Daisy.
Petunia, Daisy,
Daisy, the granddaughter.
the
Mr.
granddaughter,
Archibald.
and the daughter apparently.
She got disappointed. I feel
Mr. Adrian, yes.
She got disappointed. I feel bullshit.
Oh, walk in.
All these natives.
Oh, that one.
Oh, hello.
You.
I come sit down.
Have a seat, Merrick.
I'm Brandy.
I'm Merrick.
So nice to
I'm
meet you, darling.
Nice to meet you too.
You know, I've never met a dragonborn before.
I haven't met one of you before.
Do you know what I am, darling? Alrighty. It starts with a T and rhymes with feetling.
You're a tiefling.
Tiefling?
Oh! Whoa! You know what? Yes. Oh, that was so good. That was so good.
Oh my god.
That was excellent. I'm so proud of you, buddy.
Never, I don't think I've ever heard of that.
I have not met very many tieflings in my life before.
She is not tiefling.
No, I am a tiefling. Hello.
Have fun.
No, we're well, now you have.
This is great
I
to
don't
meet
see
you.
many of my folk around here anyway. So you lived here your
I
whole
don't
life.
think that. What do you mean by here? Like,
This location geographically.
Which location?
The city.
It was under
The
my.
city of Morland?
I
mean, you are a traveler, though.
No, I'm just
actually
saying
been
that
here
like
for
there's not many, so if he lives
so
here,
he's lives here.
I've been here for a while.
he's been here a long time. So we're waiting on what? The soldier?
Lilith, yeah.
Yeah, supposedly so, yes.
Speaking of the devil, she walks right in.
All right.
I don't like that door very much.
Hello. Hi. So I know we had a bit of a wait and see falling out because it's not like we.
You mean
actually
where
did
you
anything.
wandered in, asked me about my basically father's murder, and proceeded to be like, "Oh, is that the whole story? Well, I'm gonna leave now." Oh, sorry.
Oh, is that the full story? I'm gonna head out. Right. Yeah, that was me. Sorry about that. Shall we shake it out?
Only way I know how, darling. Alright.
What is your name?
My name is Brandy. My love. What's your name?
My name is Lilith.
So Lilith. Lilith?
Yes!
Lilith.
That's
Alright, so we got a Lilith
accent.
and we got a Daisy. Are one of y'all's middle names any flowers?
hopefully
Here I'm
we're
feeling
not.
some floral theme.
I don't think so.
No, not me.
My name is Rose.
Rose, that's beautiful.
That's my middle name.
Yes. That's amazing. Where did you come from?
Just waddle on over.
Well, I love that for you. That's fantastic.
My mother called me Corn.
See, Cat, shut up. Did you even know your mother?
It was a joke. Who wants to go? Who wants to go investigate the animal vendor?
I would like to do just
Suppose that
that.
would be a good idea.
I have this weird feeling that the release of those cats wasn't an accident.
Now it's funny that you say that because we were just discussing something
Really?
like that the other night.
I just know
last
that.
night?
Okay.
Yes.
Look, Gareth was not the cleanest
You're
sheet
also talking to the gods.
in the sheet box. So I just. You make some enemies with the line of work that he was in before he decided to commit his life to dance, and I just.
What line
I
of work
can't
was he
help
in?
but feel like he was a paid assassin. So, yeah, I mean, a man of his stature. I mean, you see that fella?
Do we know any other assassins?
He was green. So I don't know. I mean, he took down many a foe in his day. You gotta make a many and mighty a few enemies. I mean.
So he was quite strong.
Yeah, which is why I found it quite ironic that all it took was a cat to take him down.
Is your band an assassins? Like,
Huh?
Big cat.
Yeah, but he was like a big
do you
man.
think
Come on him.
Do you think maybe he could have been killed first, and then the cat could have been released upon him?
I think that no. I think he was killed by the cat.
You sure?
Like, don't yeah. I'm just saying,
Did we
who
investigate
released the
body?
cats? Like, how does that just happen?
How do you
did
release
cats
the cat
just-
and then make it attack him?
Well, okay, they were hungry.
Unless he released the cat.
You think Gareth committed suicide?
I doubt that.
Mr. Thrillkill, you're many things, but I don't think this plot, murder
Precious
mystery prediction is going well for you, sir. I would stick to your poultice.
Was he much of a friend of animals? Would you say? Was he good with creatures?
was he kind
He was very kind
to the animals?
to everyone. Yes, he
think that
really
was
was
a
a big
yes.
softie. I mean,
So
he
the people
wasn't
he killed.
he wasn't wandering through the forest singing some songs and trees were landing on him and stuff. But like, I mean, wait,
If the tree landed on him, it would kill him.
birds were landing on him
Maybe
and
that's
stuff.
how he died.
So,
I think it answers.
all right, fellas.
If a
please.
tree falls in the forest.
Fellas, I got some bread for the table.
Oh, that's very sweet.
I believe Miss middle name Rose brought it for us, and that lovely lady over there, and it does have some yawn splinters in it. But
Helps
hey,
clean the teeth.
I personally enjoy some wooden things.
I'm sure you do.
Do tieflings
Enough!
consume wood?
Naughty,
I
naughty!
don't see why not.
I'm not
I'm
very
just kidding.
familiar with
Anyways,
tiefling
folks.
anatomy.
Right,
How about we
they
go?
don't.
You keep making suspicious comments
What?
like that, feller. I don't know how to quite respond to that.
In my experience, tieflings don't eat wood.
And how many tieflings have you come across?
2.
Who's the second?
Let's.
What other tiefling have you met? That's a joke. I don't
I've
even know
only
that.
come across one.
Fellas, see, Dragonborn are like first time. First time. Hey, only sea elf I've seen in my life.
Me as well.
That's
Is
the
that
same.
Get
red or
it?
blue?
Sea elf
Well,
I've
actually,
seen.
I think I may have seen one or two before. This being a port town and such, we get the occasional.
Thought you.
Probably not.
What?
Probably haven't
Never
seen
mind.
one.
Never mind. I retract my statement.
You've seen a sea
No, he was with me.
No.
Mom?
Never in my
Mommy?
That's you.
Is that you?
Thank you, man.
Anyways, fellas, Lilith, back me up here. Sorry, Lilith. Sorry. No, you're precious. I can't do that to you. Lilith, back me up here. Would you like to, since you seem to be a person of leadership stature, how about we round the troops and stop looking so self-confident, my darling. Rally the troops. Can you take us to the vendor?
Is that okay?
I know what I'm.
Just kidding.
Oh yeah, I.
That's how it's gonna be.
Let's get.
And let's not highlight the no.
I'm walking to the animal. Then.
Okay.
Back at the.
Y'all are walking to the Brookside Market.
Yeah.
This thing is
Brookside?
hydrophobic.
Brookside Market.
Brookside Market.
Do y'all want
That's just
to...
where my shop is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, is this the square where we
What?
were before? Okay. While we're
His shop's in the same square as
like-
Skoko?
So, yes.
while we're here, I think I'm just gonna take Finch's arm while
I'll
we're
tell you how
walking
close this
to help
temperature.
steady my feet because I'm getting, you know, the wounds are still fresh from being back in this place.
Great, lads!
So-
now we go! Now
Do
we
y'all
go!
want to- do y'all want to plan a little bit as y'all are going
When your
there?
legs working properly?
Guys,
You're gonna
do we want to
kill
plan
me.
as we're
I
going?
swear.
Do y'all want to plan a little bit as you're going there?
But I say we
Might
go
be
straight to
ways.
the vendor and we say, why did you do that?
Yes!
We're pants.
They're
These
having
pants are phenomenal.
they're having a
Thank
friend.
you.
I love them so much.
Oh,
Did I inspire you?
yeah. Yes, y'all all do notice that Finch is wearing some very pink bloomers as
You're
his
looking a
only
little
pair of
flush there,
pants.
CK.
Oh, are we gonna pass by
Official.
the
Whoa!
tailor shop at any point?
No, not on your way there.
Okay, good.
Why aren't any of them long?
Finch, I'd be careful about wearing those in public because we did just.
No, they're not long.
No, I
Shorts.
grabbed pants.
You grabbed the first thing off of a
Yeah,
mannequin.
you got the
I
first.
grabbed pants, not this!
Mine and
Those are a little bit longer than
Now that
that.
I think about it, I've worn something similar to
mother.
those
your
before.
mother.
Hey, if you run out of use for those, I'm happy to hem them and throw them on. So
If
just let me
you
know.
could find me about any other pants than this, they are all yours.
Just don't go to mothballs.
DM,
While wearing
what
those
are the
pants.
chances of him fitting into my leather pants?
None. You're like 4'11".
Yeah, you're tiny, and he's
Hey man!
They'll look,
and
they'll
his
look like the
thighs.
bloomers on them.
His thighs are not that small.
Yeah! Sounds a size.
Honey, bunches of oats. If you were just a little
Look at the pork
leaner,
rib
I
bitch.
would offer you nothing.
Oh, that's alright.
But you just let me know
I'll just
there.
have to find another.
Alright, folks. So we're walking up to the shopkeeper who had the animals before.
Yeah. So do y'all want to make a plan before y'all are walking there?
Yeah, okay. Do you guys want to talk this out or shall I just take
No, I suppose we should probably do
Alright.
something.
Alright, so I think we need to figure out where he got those cats from and what happened. I would like to hear his account on how the cats got loose. And we just need to be very vigilant. We need to be check if he's lying or not.
Who wants to do the talking?
I can do the talking.
No.
Darling, you are so wonderful.
No, that is
and
so
so
really good
Merrick,
idea.
Merrick, I know nothing about you,
My
sweetheart, but you
intelligence
are
is
just
not
precious,
really-
and I think that you are just you are
very kind.
you are too good on the side to that intimidation. I feel like you can really yeah. Look at this,
He
folks.
can use
Truly.
intimidation.
Yeah, you bear those nice pearly whites for us,
If
and
I,
I think we keep the mouth closed for the moment.
if I may,
So,
see my-
charisma, how is your charisma? Like personality?
My what?
Charisma?
How's
it's
your charisma?
it's
darling?
quite low, quite low.
That low.
Wait, what's your charisma?
I wouldn't say I'm the best conversationalist per se. but-
All right, well.
I personally
I'm
love
16.
No,
Well,
I
that
think
means
too,
a
Mr.
lot.
Thrale.
to me,
He'll
but
truly
I think
16 charisma.
of the faces in this party, I
18,
don't think
so
mine's the
that
prettiest.
guy's
let's
kind of
just
a
say
bard.
that.
Like, please be so for freak right now.
Just trying to flex on this.
Me? Well, this is the only thing I'm good for.
I'm
So
just
just let me
saying,
do
some of
this,
you,
okay?
some of the people here are of much riper age than me.
And causes
No,
cat attacks.
clearly I'm not good for that, or Gareth would be.
Oh, well,
As long as
I'm well along my way.
All right, fellas.
Okay.
Hey,
I
is
don't
there
know
anything
if
that you
that's
guys want out of him other than where he got these cats, what happened?
Where he got the
Wants as
cats,
much information
what
about
happened,
yes,
was he
yes.
there when the cats were
Right.
released?
Well-
Where did he go after the
Okay,
cats were
so
released?
to not look suspicious, I think we need to put some sort of dynamic on how we all know each other. Not that we're doing an investigation here.
Does
One of
So
our
I'm gonna recommend that, I don't know, like Lilith, you're here visiting your beloved while you're stationed here.
she is a soldier. She could use her.
Yes.
She could.
She's
Oh,
not
that's
in her armor.
Why aren't you wearing your armor?
That's a great point. Why are you out of uniform?
Didn't she get dressed?
You know, I may have gotten into trouble this morning with me,
Okay, so we don't need to use that cover story then.
sergeant, yeah.
Then do you want to just be a tourist couple?
Well, why'd you get into trouble?
You know, so we went back really late last night, right?
How late were you guys out?
Around midnight.
Midnight,
It
you
was
know.
quite late.
And anyway, I had to get up at 5 a.m. and apparently I missed me a lot. Oh, I got into it.
I was the best person.
Are you
I'm not
okay now?
exactly on duty right now.
Alright.
That means you
Unfortunate.
can have as much fun as we want.
Exactly.
Alright, well, I
Alright.
still think that we're enough of a motley crew that we need an excuse. We need an excuse to all be here together, or it's gonna be suspicious.
You're secret that you could ask him, but he knows about the were-jaguars.
You want to know where more jaguars?
The were-jaguars.
To where
Where?
jaguars?
The were-jaguars?
The where jaguars.
And the
Yes,
were-
I'll
Take it
ask him
down.
if he's ever
Take it
heard of a
down.
werecat.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well. All right. So we can't.
Put the lights out.
Is
and
there
take the
any
lights in
possible
place.
way that we
have
can be
no
like
TV
distant
in this
cousins
house.
of one another or
somewhere.
anything?
I think that they look
Lila, are you an orc?
father-daughter.
Are you an orc? What are you?
I think they're just a giant human.
You're just a human.
Father-daughter.
And you're a human.
I'm
All right. So
I'm human, yeah.
if you want to be,
Oh.
if you want to be Mr. Thrallkill's daughter here, visiting him at his shop. All right. You guys are now going to be new business partners as you live here, right?
I work here, yes.
You will, yeah, okay. So
Okay.
you guys are just scoping out the market because your shop's here, so you're just showing a
Yeah.
friend around the market, all right? See, Kat, you're gonna be a little hard to blend in. Okay, who am I kidding? I'm gonna be hard to blend in too.
I'm
Well-
not affiliated with you.
Okay, so
I'll just be my own patron.
you're gonna just.
You could say
Wait,
you're a
But I need.
you could say you're a performer. They would
Right?
recognize you.
No,
from
you're
the
so
performance
right. I'm a
yesterday.
performer, and you could be a part of my troupe. Makes the most sense.
You
as to
look,
why
you
you're
look.
here.
Those pants really do make you look like. a part of
We
the
look like we're correlating right
They
now.
don't very much match your complexion.
I'm wearing blue, so it makes sense.
You could have had a duo act, or something like that.
That's true.
What is that?
My pants are like blue leather.
A duo.
Oh.
Yes.
Duo.
No.
Duet.
You are certainly no Edwards, but I'm sure you could pull off a jig or two.
Who's Edwards?
I don't think I could.
One of my crewmates. You should meet the gang sometime when they're not going through, existential dread.
Grief is a strong emotion.
Merrick, you just have such a way with words. I'm really just shocked to the core. All right, so are we all familiar with our roles? If we become said suspicious, and I think we should hold on to this for the day while we do some snooping.
I'm his daughter.
Can you try different voice? I love your voice, truly.
I can try and replicate her accent.
I can be deaf, so I don't speak. Excuse me,
It is my daughter.
I don't speak. I just do wee little signs.
Wait,
Sign language?
sign.
Wait, do you know sign language? No, do you know sign language?
Oh wait, actually,
Is that a
excuse me.
Yeah.
Wait, where do
Sign language.
Alright.
You do!
I do.
And I'm just gonna
Perfect.
I'm gonna have my little pen and flute on hand, just to have in my left hand while we're wandering around. All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to relink arms with Finch. Strappin, I need you to lock in. Can you lock in? Can you lock in?
mayhaps that we need to
Well, then,
make arms together?
Are you sure?
You're not. What? What?
All right.
No,
So
you're my business partner.
Lilith,
You're not- you're
okay,
not-
Lilith, your daughter of Thrallkill. You are
Yes.
now Lilith Thrallkill for the moment. We're gonna call you L-Dog Thrallkill, okay?
we are not going to tell you that.
Lilith Thrallkill.
Can we get going?
Perfect. All right, we're going.
Elbow.
Dick, you just be yourself, Merrick. You're a cat.
Try my best.
All right, buddy. All right, so we're gonna go to the shop.
You go left.
Okay,
You go here. Merrick. You just be Merrick.
So
All right.
you do get there first, and
Okay.
you see there's all the stalls are back set up. They're all vending different things. There's not as many stalls, but there's a few stalls. You see that some of the stalls are probably permanent there, some aren't. you see there's this one stall that is a square structure, and it's open to the air with a very simple canvas roof. There are 4 staffs that hold up this with 4 tall tables in between that hold various different. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Oops. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Sorry. You see a red tarp propped up in 4 corners by 4 wooden poles, below which there are hundreds of different cages holding different animals. Everything to
Hundreds? How big is it?
Oh, small cage.
it's small cages.
Oh, okay.
Everything from parrots to lizards to fish at this point.
Alright, well,
There.
and is there a worker?
Yeah, there's a red dragonborn, about 6'3", and he's very buff. He wears an eye patch over his right eye, and wears a bunch of different earrings. He wears a large medieval frock coat, as well as knickers and large boots. He has a cutlass and several knives on his belt, and many patches and pockets in his many other patches and pockets where he holds different baits and foods.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna squeeze Finch's arm really fast. Just
Come get your animals if you want them. We've got quite the selection of animals today. We got a black fox, which is this here, and he holds up a small blue-furred fox, and then he puts it down. Lantern beetles, we have those. Miniature basilisks, if anyone wants one, and storm feather parrots.
You know, we have recent funding to spend. Do you see any?
Hi there, sir.
Yes, would you like a storm feather parrot?
Not quite right now. But
The mini basilisks.
we're just gonna
150 gold pieces for it.
150. Wow,
Anything
that's
special about it?
Yes, it can mimic voices perfectly, and it also can shock people. Shock people, and you can see it's kind of crackling.
really bad time, but
Question.
You'll have to ask.
How much for a lantern bug?
Lantern bug, that would be 10 gold pieces. This is grows brightly for up to 8 hours when fed with sugar.
Okay.
possible use could you
I do have the basilisk in the cage.
You can see it's like a palm-sized basilisk. You see, this basilisk here can petrify insects.
Wait, that's
Mostly.
precious.
What is the point of that?
100 gold pieces.
Alright.
Will it? Question for you, sir. Will
Yes.
Will it get bigger?
Yeah, yes, it will get slightly
It's
bigger.
it's a young.
And be able to
normal
petrify.
basilisk.
No, it's not normal. It's a mini basilisk. Some would say toy basilisk. It can petrify
How
small
big will it
animals. What?
How big will it get?
Probably big enough to be able to petrify.
Could it petrify a halfling by any chance?
No, probably only small dogs.
Okay. Thank you.
Alright. Hi. You wouldn't happen to have any cats, would you?
Not anymore since 2 days ago.
Yes, actually.
Yeah, they escaped and killed a couple people.
2 days ago?
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah, it was 2 days ago.
Yeah, alright.
It was not 2 days ago.
Well,
It was?
It
Thanks.
was yesterday morning.
No.
No,
Oh, you're right,
it
it
was
was
the day
2
before.
days morning.
Well, that's.
Stop getting so
Wow.
panties in a wad. Goodness gracious.
Somebody so
Panties.
My
peaked
feet
towards
panties are
one.
not in a wad
Yeah.
right now.
Alright,
Thank you
well,
very much.
that's actually the darndest thing. How did those cats get loose, sir?
I
I mean,
actually.
that doesn't seem like a very sound business practice if you're going to keep all these snakes and lightning bugs here.
Yeah, well.
Well, I just don't
It
want you
was
to lose
just-
the money.
Business, man.
Of course,
I'm sure he is.
he's going to lose money if they keep.
Are you saying this area is dangerous?
No, so,
It's a
okay.
dangerous spot.
I
Can
will
you
not
guys
go
let him
away.
speak?
We had this one animal that was called, I don't know, it was just like a stick. But it could pick locks really well.
Stick lock.
Yes, something like that. I just called it Sticky, but because he was brown and sticky, and so I called him Sticky. And he escaped by picking his own lock, and then he picked several other animals' locks. And so I'm missing actually a lot of my inventory, including him. He's gone somewhere.
Can I do a perception check? Or wait, insight check?
Yes. Make an
What
insight
is the
check.
species?
Can I
It's a stick.
Could I also?
Sentient stick.
That is a 13.
13. Hard to say.
Is it kind of?
Can I make a
Or hard to tell, sorry.
nature
So-
check on if a stick bug exists like
Yeah.
that? It's a 0.
You got no
die
clue.
on the spot.
For
No.
all you know,
I-
for all you know, every stick is a stick bug.
could I make that same nature check?
Yeah.
Value. Let's go to nature.
Why'd you?
That's a 12.
12? You don't know. There's lots of magical
That's the
creatures.
darndest thing. Well, are you worried that this Sticky, cute name by the way,
Yes, sticky.
are you worried that he might, wreak havoc with those adorable little stick limbs of
Every
his?
day.
Every day?
Every day.
Have you received complaints from anybody about locks being undone or picked or
Nope. Nobody's come to me.
stick?
Yeah, no one's come to me.
Oh,
No.
that's too bad.
No.
Alrighty. Well, where did you get your pretty cats there? I have quite the affinity for feline creatures, and I would just love to find one of mine.
I got him off a fella who came in here about 3 weeks ago, and he came from the east. He came from the east. He was a trapper.
A trapper.
Yes, and he often supplies me sometimes with stuff. But
Yeah, did he? Go ahead, darling. You're fine.
Can I do a investigation check for signs of a lock picker?
sure, all an investigation. Oh, it would be more of a perception check unless you're actively like
the friends we made along the way.
Where did you get the stick? Where did you get Sticky?
Sticky. I've had him for several years. Usually keep him as a pet because he's very useful in tight scenarios. But
What an odd thing to say.
well, sometimes you just need to unlock your locks.
Oh, we understand.
Here,
We
I
understand.
Were there any other dangerous creatures that may have escaped due to Sticky's rebelliousness?
I had a rabbit.
Any clawed creatures by any chance?
Wolverine.
You had a Wolverine.
How big are Wolverines?
Very big.
Well, that's a sweet.
A wombat. They poop cubes.
That's
No, that's a
awesome.
capybara.
No, wombats poop cubes.
Oh, yes.
Might be both.
And sir,
I don't know.
Quokka?
forgive me
thought that was a
about
deer.
if this is a silly
Why is it
question,
all deer?
but my beautiful friend here, I believe you two are you two related in any way?
I have never seen
I
this being
Well,
before.
you're both
that's
awful
big,
pretty.
Haven't seen this
Have
man
you
well.
heard anything of a were-jaguar? You know, like a werewolf, but were-jaguar. You ever heard of that before?
I heard of werebears.
Werebears?
I think there can be were anything. I think it's like it's one of those things where like magic comes into play.
Guess we just have to beware.
You might be able to. Yeah.
Have you heard any in this area?
No, I haven't.
What about a werewolf?
Oh yeah. I've
Yeah,
heard of
werewolves,
werewolves
yeah.
in this area. Yeah. I hear
That's a
howling.
big jump, Eric. That's a big jump.
Do they kidnap people?
They kidnap people. Not that I know of.
Do they eat people?
Do you know?
They could.
Do you know the iron content of their blood?
Iron content of their blood.
Sorry, that's an odd question.
No,
that
I
has
haven't
to do
actually
with
ever
me.
seen a werewolf that I know
Was
of.
they susceptible to silver?
Yes, they are.
All right, Eric.
Some legends say, I don't know how true this is, because they also say this about vampires, but some legends say they also can't see themselves in the mirror, because they got no soul. But you never know.
Werewolves?
Mm-hmm.
Can you see
say that
yourself
also.
in the mirror, sir?
I can. I'm a dragonborn. I don't know why
Yes,
my
you
accent's
are.
now southern.
Hey,
I'm
I have that impact on people. Don't
British
worry about it, darling.
accent, but
So you
I
also
see
happen
the
to be a
rub-off on
pirate?
people.
sorry?
Do you happen to be a pirate?
No.
This is just a more general question about the world. Is-
Lovely pants, by the way.
Doesn't
Thank
he
you.
look
I was
so
recently
cute?
acquired them.
You looking for
So sorry.
Oh my god.
you looking for a date or something? You looking kind of I know a few men.
That's what I said.
No, thank you. I'm not interested.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Big man on the
More general question about the world. Is magic closely intertwined and associated with religion, or like, especially in like the Lahair Republic, would they be like, oh, magic that's like associated with religion, or do they accept magic but ban religion?
Yes. The second one.
They accept magic but ban religion. Like they don't see this as intertwined.
Yes.
Okay, I was just. All right. Anyway, no, I'm not interested in anything like that.
Well, all right. Well, your man who gets you your big old cats and your hunter on occasion. Do you know when he might be back in town?
Comes about every 2 months, so probably 5 weeks.
5 weeks. All right. How would you say you are at detecting animal tracks yourself?
I'm not a tracker.
You're not.
No.
But so if you were to see, like, let's say claw marks, for example, you wouldn't be able to be like, Wolverine, I do that sometimes with like high-heeled shoes. I can tell what brand they are depending on what print they make in the mud. I was just wondering if you were the same.
No, I'm sorry.
All good. I just thought I might ask.
How high heels? Why?
I wear a lot of them.
Why?
Well, I have to dance a lot in any type of shoe, really. But
Where do you dance?
Where do I do it? Where do I dance? I'm actually with a traveling troupe currently. I'm not really sure if we're disbanded or not, but I definitely still.
Like the one that poor fellow was part of.
Yeah.
That very one?
That very one, sir.
Oh, so you're just doing a little bit of self-investigation.
Not in the slightest, sir. We saw your baby basilisks, actually, and we found them to be quite
Roll a
adorable.
deception check.
And the storm for the back. I'm quite interested in the storm.
I know, and our sea cat here,
Are you
looking for a parrot companion.
perhaps always located here?
This is a deception
Are you
check.
traveling merchants?
That's a 20.
20? Yeah. He doesn't. Honestly, I don't know about Southern. It honestly
Sorry,
depends. I go about 3 weeks here, 2 weeks elsewhere. Kind of dip
Like,
around.
Different in the city or different cities?
Different cities sometimes.
Do you have
Just around the
Do you
area.
have like a schedule?
No.
Or a way we can contact you perchance we were interested
The way the wind blows.
purchasing one of your exquisite creatures?
They are beautiful.
The way the wind blows.
Just the way the wind blows.
I see.
That's a really awesome catchphrase.
Second question.
Catchphrase.
Bet.
Okay.
What's your name, by the way?
My name is Garrick Imbermain.
Well, Garrick, it is
That's
so
so
lovely to meet
interesting
you.
because that rhymes with my name.
What's your name?
My name happens to be Merrick.
Oh, where are you from?
Where are you from?
I'm from actually out east.
I am also from out east.
Roll a deception check.
He's not.
Rhymes with drug.
We'll get to that later.
Minus
What would you say his
2.
last name was?
Imberman. Maine. 10? So where are you really from?
I have been here for a while.
Here?
Here.
For how long?
At least a week.
Okay.
Wait, you have a shop here and you've only been here
Hold
a
on.
week?
At least a week.
He must have got a job. Yeah, so where were you before that?
That's an excellent
Oh,
question.
oh,
Where were
oh,
you, Merrick? Sorry, we're new business partners, so still learning more
We
from each other.
can say 3 months.
Where were you before that?
That's a good question.
Do you not know?
Alright, stay mysterious. Well, anything else I can help y'all folk with?
Well, you've just been so kind to answer our questions.
I mean, that was a silly question. I just thought you were someone else. Would you happen to know a Garrick Morgan?
Not that I know
What did you say your last name was?
of. Imberman.
Oh,
Do you happen
black
to
hair. No, we're not gonna name drop.
do you happen to like have be
Is that your sign language?
I'm sorry. Our dear,
Here's the thing.
My daughter
None
has
of the
been
rest of us
stricken with
know
a
sign language.
debilitating disease where she's lost the ability to speak entirely.
None of the rest of us know sign language.
Man, I wish my wife was struggling with that.
I can hear.
oh, you.
I'll
Nah, I love her.
I'll
Been married 13 years.
13. That's such a lucky number. Wow. And are you guys living here? Is that
We move
All
around.
you
floating.
move around?
Does
You
she
move
also
in-
happen to look like you?
She's a blue dragonborn.
Wow.
We had little purple babies.
Wait, that's adorable.
No purple.
Red plus blue.
That's so precious.
Yeah, I would be
Wait, should you
concerned.
hate him?
I would be concerned if we had green babies.
You're metallic. It's chromatic. Is there an animosity there?
Oh, there was.
Is there an animosity?
Yeah, I know. Wait, what's?
Hey.
When
Hey,
you
sir.
see me, what do you feel?
I'm not too familiar with the conflict of dragonborns, but seeing as your hues are different and he's not green as you just name dropped. What's your quarrel with green dragons, if you don't mind me asking, darling?
Oh, I don't have a girl with green dragons.
But you just said you hoped your babies wouldn't be green. Oh, because
Well,
your mom.
yeah.
Yeah. Ha! That's a good one.
Cheats
That's
him.
a good one. Yeah.
Color wheel and all that.
Color wheel and all that. I appreciate the color wheel. Do you know that you would look mighty fine in a dark brown? Yeah.
Like this frock coat?
Is that color?
Yeah.
Wow, ain't that just... Don't research my color theory. Okay.
Crap.
Also, yeah.
I
Also,
would say it's a perfect pairing, actually.
yeah, you look wonderful. That's some good color theory right here. I actually color matched this one right here.
No, she did not.
Do you like
Wow.
his pink? It's supposed to
It's very
Actually, yeah,
Inspire.
It's all her fault.
festive.
inspire something. Yeah. He's just darling, isn't he?
I'm gonna get my new pants, and I'm gonna be.
Well,
Oh.
Celadus, it's mighty kind to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Yeah, I'll see you around.
Of course.
Wait.
Of course.
Come back if you have any more. Well, if I have any more sick animals, I'll come back to you.
Of course. Much obliged. And if of course, if you're running low on any supplies or medicines for your animals. Oh, of course.
I'll see you.
Adventure
I'm
Gear.
nearby.
Adventure Gear, here's your he's your
I
man.
adventure gear too.
I
I could probably, I could see if I could work a better lock for Mr. Sticky. I think I could probably pull something off like that if you ever do happen to find him.
okay.
I could probably make something work.
I appreciate that.
It was so lovely meeting you, truly, Derek. And
Yeah. Good
We'll
meeting you
see
too.
we'll see you around.
See you around.
I'm gonna go buy new pants.
I'm gonna follow him.
Where you
Please
going?
let me help. Please.
Are you gonna take off the ones you're wearing right now?
So this. Where's the nearest clothing store?
I didn't know about any besides mothballs, to be
costume
honest
store?
with you.
Clothing. So.
Well, there has to be. Can I make an investigation check? Or not? Is that an investigation check to just see if there's any little huts around with clothes?
How long are you willing to walk?
Like
Probably a
5-10
booth.
minutes.
You could probably find a
Like a booth,
nearby.
like a booth in the square that has.
So there's only like 4 booths in the square right now.
Do
None
any-
of them sell.
What do the booths sell?
The booths sell.
Smart.
Brookside Market. Okay, so there's one that sells some sort of smoking substance. Another that sells books. Oh, there's 6. Another that sells like clockwork items. Another that sells certain like foods, like pastries, metaphors, things like that. And one that sells little small like wood made things.
When you say smoking one,
Is it
what is smoking?
Like pipe weed,
Oh, gotcha.
stuff like that.
All right, folks. Is anything with an appetizing? Because I think we got what we came for.
I mean, I'd be interested in the clockwork, but that's just me. That's just a personal interest.
Do you know what time it is?
No.
It's time for us to go find Daisy. All right.
Well, if
Is-
you
is
know
there
where she
any-
is, by all means.
Look, man, I was not there with you when we were given a description. Do we know what she looks like or who she hangs out with? Possibly anything about her family that would be
We know
helpful?
she was taken from her bedroom.
And did you not ask her grandfather anything about her habits where she usually goes to. But we might be able to ask around. Last being said,
We're not exactly the most smart people.
Well, speak for yourself, Lilith. But
Lilith.
It's Lilith, actually.
Lilith, my fault. Well,
We
I
got
didn't
us.
ask any of these things. So part of me feels like we should go back to whatever his name is.
Well, that's a good idea.
Archibald.
Bold.
Bold.
Oh, is
Archibald.
did the butler speak to you as well?
Everything was so crisp.
You wish she was
Whatever.
here, boss.
Anyway,
Did the
so
butler speak to you when he was talking about the reward?
the butler. Yeah, I didn't. Hey, speaking of which, I didn't get my cut.
Well, then maybe you
You
can
haven't
go.
done
Maybe
it.
you can go and talk to them
He
then.
has
we-
not paid us yet.
Oh.
Yeah, that's. Yeah,
Then do you
that's-
think New Face they like give us some more info?
I doubt it, but it can. If you've
But
got
like,
things that
but
you'd
like,
be
and I'm gonna
interested in
ruffle my
asking-
hair a little bit. Do you think they like give us some more info?
They may not
I
have
would
any left to give,
suggest
in all
against
honesty.
trying to seduce him.
I'm not gonna seduce him. It's more charm. I'm not. Please, he's much too old.
If it's his granddaughter,
maybe you could seduce him.
He's a grandfather.
Why would I?
Well, okay, in those
hats.
shorts though. Hey, I think we
don't
got a
swing
good
that
thing
way.
going on. It doesn't matter if you swing that way. We
I
just
don't
need the
think-
other person too. I mean,
I cannot perform that. Thank you.
hey, I feel like you got a performance in you yet. All right. Well, I think our best source of action, guys, we need to go back to the drawing board.
You're
You guys
so
have
right.
nothing.
I'm going to get pants.
But if you wear those pants, you could swing that way.
where's
Can I
where's
please
your
go get
where's your
pants?
old pair of pants?
I don't know.
Oh, how long are you willing to look?
Please just give me pants.
How long?
I don't. However long it takes.
Okay, can we just see if there's
She
a
said that she could hem your pants together.
Yeah,
Why
let me
can't
look
she
at
do
the-
I
that?
don't have the rest of
Why
it.
can't
Let me look at the map.
Can we just can we walk for like 10, 15 minutes to try to
I
find
use
a
like some
clothing
tent
store?
canvas? Make some tent pants.
Wait,
Do you
wait.
have canvas?
Would it be?
Yes, I have a tent
Would
store.
Okay,
Like tents.
screw all of that. I'm
Hey,
gonna go
John
get my
Michael?
pants from the soggy stool, and then we're gonna take.
Wait. Question. DM. Could why did it sign me out of all of my documents? This is terrible. Could a certain costumer make him new pants?
If you have
Costumer
fabric.
as in. Well, I'd imagine he carries some with him. Like,
Probably, yeah.
if we'd have to find it.
You're talking about not Edward's other one?
No, the other one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other one.
I just closed out of his thing.
No, you're all good. His name is it's Micah.
Micah, yes.
Micah.
You're talking about the tech person, Micah?
Yes.
Yeah. He probably could.
I mean, my best friend in the entire universe can make you a spanking new pair of
Alright,
pants.
set
No
me up
pun
with
intended. You want me to set him up with you? You want to wear that?
We don't have time for that. We do not have time for this.
I think it'd go quite well. I can see you two complimenting each other quite nicely.
I would not.
All right, let's go get you a new pair of pants. So can we go back to the Sagi store?
Yeah, if y'all want to take a break real quick, we're about halfway through.
No.
No.
No?
What is this?
Y'all don't
Adrian.
No.
pee break
No.
No.
for about
Beach
15
jeans,
minutes?
Do you need a pee break?
I think we should take a little 15
We should
minutes.
take a little
July
15 minute break.
14th.
Guys, it's fine because we'll just spend. We can
We
take
can
more time. It's
discuss.
chill.
Right.
How do I pause?
15-minute break. I need more water, anyways.